This podcast is being recorded and produced on Gadigal land.
We pay our respects to the traditional custodians of this country and elders past, present.
We extend our respect to any First Nations, Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander people joining us today.
Always was, always will be Aboriginal land.
I'm Brittney Saunders.
And I'm alright. Hey, and this is High Scrollers, the podcast version of your favourite group chat.
We've been sharing our lives online for over 10 years, so who better to catch you up on everything that's going viral?
Oh, plus we talk a lot about ourselves too.
Coming up on this episode, I requested a song to a DJ on a night out recently, and Matt's got an opinion on me doing that.
Plus, I'm going to revert you back to the olden days, doll. I've discovered something that is going to change your life. Electronics out the window. We're going back manual. I'll tell you all about it. Oh, and just a fair warning, I do hijack this episode by talking about Kylie Minogue for about half an hour.
Yeah.
Sorry about it. Don't care. Deal me in, doll. Let's go.
Good morning, Matthew.
And what a beautiful morning it is.
Well, it's an exciting week for you. Doesn't the Kylie tour start this week?
No, I'm already on it, so
You're already on it?
Yeah, right now, I think we're obviously recording this a little early because I'm away. You're away as well, but I think right now, I'm in Adelaide.
Oh, shit.
From memory. I've got 4 days in Adelaide.
How
got
many
no
times have you
idea
been
what
to Adelaide?
do. Oh, twice in my life. Yeah, did Adelaide Fringe Festival, and then I did my Dancing Queen tour.
I've been to Adelaide twice in my life too. Once was years and years and years ago. There was I'm talking 8-9 years ago, there was a makeup trade show in Adelaide, and it was when I was like a beauty guru, and they had me come down and do a meet and greet thing there. Mm-hmm. And then the other time that I went there was last year when I was trying to suss out a Fate Adelaide store. And
That's right.
I do have to say, those 2 times I've gone to Adelaide, even though they're very far apart in time, I really get a good vibe when I'm in Adelaide.
Yeah, it is nice.
Every time I'm there, even though it's only been twice, it just feels good when you're in Adelaide. Would you say the same, Matt?
Yes and no.
Ooh.
I feel Adelaide is fun, but it does feel like I'm in the Twilight Zone sometimes. I walk around and
what do you mean?
I don't know, I walked through that Rundle Mall last time I was there, and I felt like everyone feels like a robot. I felt very Truman Show, actually.
Really?
Well, yeah, it was very Palm Springs.
It does feel a bit Truman Show. Or the vibe that I get when I was there, but when I was there last year, it was raining, so it was a bit morbid. But I feel like everyone in Adelaide, maybe it's a little bit like Newcastle, everyone's kind of just living in slow motion.
Yes.
It's not hustle and bustle. It's not like Sydney. But I feel like Newey is the same. It's just relaxed. No one seems in a rush.
Yep.
It's just everyone's going with the flow. And maybe that's why I like it.
Okay.
Because I love that about Newcastle. Because when we're here on our usual Mondays doing the records and I'm fucking driving over the Sydney Harbour Bridge and it's twists and turns and trying to find a park, I love when I go home to Newcastle and it's just peace.
Okay, nice. Yeah, I feel that maybe that's why people were giving robot, because they were so slow walking around with but
not a care in the world.
But here in Sydney, I walk through the streets in Sydney and everyone's get out of my fucking way.
Yeah,
it's a rat race.
It's a different energy. For those of you that live in Adelaide, to all of our Adelaide scholars, you're going to have to let us know in our broadcast channel, are we correct in that observation as an outsider? Are they called Adelaideans? I don't know. Are we correct?
Also, I hate that Newcastle people are called Novocastrians.
I know.
Yeah,
that's what people from...
Isn't that called the street team of Novocastrians? Don't they call the street team the people who are...
Supernovas.
Oh, supernovas.
Yeah.
Okay.
So there's a little fun fact for you all about Newcastle. People from Newcastle are called Novocastrians.
But I used to feel the same way about Melbourne. Because when I would go down to Melbourne, I'd be like in Sydney, I feel like everyone's get out of my way. I got money to make. Let's go. Let's get out of my way. You could see the ladies walking through Hyde Park in their business attire, but then they've got the joggers on because they've got to walk fast. They've taken their little heels off,
You reckon Melbourne feels relaxed?
Oh, for sure. I feel
really?
like you walk through a park in Melbourne at about 11 a.m. and everyone's just laying there eating cheese and basically drinking wine, going, yeah, we'll get the work done when we can be bothered, darling. We got all day to get the work done.
Speaking of busy CBDs and corporate people,
yeah,
I've just got a question,
yeah.
And this could be a dumb question. To everyone working in corporate, what are you doing? You know how you see people I work in corporate? and they're like going to their corporate 9 to 5. What are you doing all day? Do you know what I mean?
I don't know. I think they're all just
But what
making
are they doing?
it up.
What are they doing? I need to hear from the corporate queens. What are you doing
Corporate
for 8
girlies.
hours a day? Like just typing?
Yeah. That's who I want to see on TikTok is like the corporate girlies being like, here's my 9 to 5 and
But
show
I've
us
seen
what
those
you
girlies
do.
on TikTok and it's just like them typing and them having a coffee. But I'm like, what are you doing for 8 hours? Like, are they just making shit up? I can't see how there is a job where you could just be typing for 8 hours of the day.
I think that's everyone in this current state of the world. Like, I think we're all just making it up every single day, aren't we? Aren't we all just waking up each day going, I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm going to pretend that I do. At least that's me.
The other day, I was at my fucking coffee shop, Outdo, which, by the way, you did a viral video about, well, a month ago now, probably. Yeah. And everyone was like, I didn't know she had a coffee shop.
Yeah.
Fucking get with the times.
I do feel like you never talk about it.
True. But see, I never talk about it because I feel like everyone just knows. So then I don't want to be like, did you know I have a coffee shop? Because everyone will be like, shut the fuck up. Yes, we know. But there's a little marketing tip for all of you.
I know.
Always assume that no one knows.
And that video, by the way, was from literally like almost
last
a year ago.
Yeah.
Because when I filmed the video, I edited the video and then I was like, oh, I don't really love the video. Like, it's not that great. So I was like, I won't post it.
Dug it out.
Yeah, because I'm doing the From the Vault series on the TikTok. So I've got all these videos from last year, taste tests and bloody vlogs and everything that I just never ended up posting because, I don't know, you get sick of yourself, if I'm honest. And I go, I don't think...
You get sick of yourself?
Oh, every day, babe. Every single day. Usually, I wish you could all take a walk inside this brain, honey. You would be surprised at what's going on up here. You'd be like, what the bloody fuck? Get into therapy now, darling, because what's going on? But basically, I literally will make a video, edit the whole thing, and then go, nah, not good enough, not good enough. So this year I was like, you know what? I'm just
post it.
Because, I mean, at the time of recording, as we said, we're recording this a little early, but I made a challenge to myself at the start of the year. And I was like, I'm going to post on TikTok every single day and just like see how that goes and see if that, because, you know, everyone always goes, post consistently, post consistently. In the 11 years I've been on social media, I've never posted consistently in my life. Like, not once. I mean, back in the day on YouTube, it was a bit different.
Oh, back in the day on YouTube, like, I swear, audiences were a lot different back then because I'm preparing to do a keynote speech at the moment and I've been going through like all my old Facebook posts. Like, you know when we used to use Facebook pages a lot? And I found my old YouTube banner because we used to like always have a cute decorative banner on our channel. And my banner said like Brittney Saunders, new videos every Monday, Wednesday, Friday and Sunday.
Yeah.
And I was committed to 4 YouTube videos a week.
Yeah.
And we like advertised that. It was on our banner. We said it at the end of every video, like, see you in my next video. And back then, if we like missed a day, I remember people would be like, where's the video?
Chaos.
Whereas now I feel like audiences aren't like expecting videos at certain times. Like you kind of just watch whatever's out there.
Yeah.
So anyway, I was at Outdo the other day, which is my coffee shop / cafe in Newcastle. AJ and I own it together. And I was with another friend and then this girl came up and like saw my friend that I was with and they're like, oh my God, what are you doing here? I'm here for, she was here like doing some like conference thing. And she's like, fuck this corporate life, honestly. And I said to her, what do you do all day? And she's like, honestly, I don't fucking know. Like, she's like, I don't know. Like, I just talk to people. And so I genuinely think like, yeah, some corporate roles, they'd be doing shit all day, left to right and centre, meeting here, meeting there. But for the majority, like, what are people doing in corporate? And why is it called that? And where exactly do you have to work for it to be considered corporate?
I'd have no idea.
Like, does it have to be a bank? Does it have to be a finance role? And like, what are the jobs? What do you mean you work in corporate? Like, you're a receptionist? Are you an accountant? Like, what is corporate?
Yeah.
That's what I want to know. Can someone...
And like assistants at a law firm? Like,
is that
what
corporate?
Are you assisting with though? Like, what exactly are you doing?
So I can talk about this actually. when I was, there's Ricki-Lee.
You're joking. I want to turn around so badly.
She's just in this little room behind you.
No, I love her so much. Oh my God, Rain.
She looks so glam.
Oh no,
She looks so
don't.
beautiful.
Should I have a look, Hannah? Should I? Maybe I'm gonna come over to your
Just
side.
wave.
Just wave.
Yeah, she's just there.
I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it.
She's literally
I'm
like
stressed.
3
I love her so
meters.
much. I love her so much, and
She
she's
smiled
never
at
been
me,
in
so
here.
I'm like, oh, do you know me?
Fuck off! Oh my God, I want to turn around so badly. She's literally right behind me, isn't
Yeah,
she?
she's sitting down now. You can look.
No, I don't want to look because it's gonna be obvious. It's gonna be obvious. We're gonna lock eyes, and then it's gonna be awkward, and then she'll
Isn't she
hate
from?
me.
Oh, is she from the Northern Beaches or Central
I
Coast?
got no idea. I got no idea.
She smiled at me. I'm like, do you know Fate?
Is Ricki-Lee wearing Fate?
Nah, she's got a nice
Has she ever
black
been
dress
to
on.
outdo?
Anyway,
Does she know what corporate is?
Does Ricki-Lee, do you know what corporate is? No. Okay, so I can speak about working in what I think was maybe a corporate job, okay? It was when I was living in Brisbane. I moved up to Brisbane. I got a job in a cafe straight away because that was like an easy job that I could get. And then I was bulk applying for 9-to-5 office roles on Seek. At the age 20, I thought that's what I had to do to be successful. I'd worked in retail, hospitality, like everything up until that point, and I'd had one 9-to-5 job. My first 9-to-5 job was working at pest control. Is that corporate?
What?
Okay.
No, I don't think so.
But why? I'm in an office all day typing and answering the phone. Surely that can be considered corporate.
Oh, well, let me Google it while you're waffling
Okay.
on.
So let me continue my story. So in Newcastle, I worked at a pest control company as like a person that was like an admin assistant, whatever. Then I moved to Brisbane, got a job in a cafe, started bulk applying for roles on Seek. And then one day I got a call for an interview and I didn't know the company because, you know, when you're just like applying for jobs online, you just apply on wherever the fuck. And they're like, hi, got your thingy, your application. Do you want to come in for an interview? And I was like, sure. Sorry, where are you calling from again? I've just applied for like a few jobs. And she said, oh, it's G. James. And I'm like, okay. And she sounded like really friendly and down to earth. So I thought that maybe it was just like a little family business. It was a glass company, right? So I'm like, okay. Rocked up to this interview and I stupidly didn't do any research. And then I found out very quickly when I got there, it was an Australia-wide company. And so I was this little 20-year-old girl with a pinstripe Kmart button-up shirt on. Lucky I wore my button-up shirt. And it was for a role to be the assistant to like the regional manager in that area. And I somehow fucking got the job. And they said that like people with degrees and everything had been applying for this role. But I was the only one that made them laugh.
Oh.
And that's why they liked me. But it was this huge company and they had like in Brisbane alone, like multiple branches, head offices. Like it was like a corporate company, but they like were a glass manufacturing company. And so I was the personal assistant to like the big boss that managed like all of Queensland. I don't fucking remember. This is over 10 years ago. And the things that I genuinely did, like it wasn't much. Like, and I think this was a corporate kind of role, but I don't know if glass manufacturing can be considered corporate. This is why I'm so confused.
Well, I just Googled corporate and it just says a large corporation.
Yeah, so if you're working at a large corporation, this was a large corporation. G. James Glass and Aluminium is bigger than O'Brien Glass, but they're so big that I don't have to do advertising. But if you are in a building and you look in the corner, you know how they've got the little logos?
Yeah.
I can guarantee you'll see G. James Glass.
Okay.
And so the tasks that I did in my corporate role was, because there was so many employees there, it was always someone's birthday. And for the particular office that I was in, we always got to get the cake from, do you know like that French patisserie? It's like Le Bonsoir,
Yeah.
but it's like Le Bon Choix with an X on the end.
Oh, and
Le
yeah.
Bonsoir.
Yeah.
So it was my job to go like 10 minutes down the road in like Eagle Farm or something for all of you in Brisbane and go and pick up the cake that we'd ordered like the day before and then come back. And like that was one of my jobs and it was someone's birthday like once a week or maybe twice. And so I'd take my fucking sweet ass time going to get that cake. There'd be traffic every time, let me tell you, and then I couldn't find a park. Like I would purposely take so long. And then other things that I did was like I helped with the timesheets for like the warehouse workers because they had like one of those old school clock in and clock out machines where you like dip the card in and it clocks them in and out.
Yeah.
And then I just like punched in some numbers into like this program that they had. And like I swear that was all I did.
Living the dream.
But that's when I see people on TikTok, they're like, come with me to my corporate role. Like, I think that's what they're doing. Like, not much. But you can argue with me, scrollers, for all of you in corporate. What are you doing?
But we've had this conversation before. There'd be some people in corporate who
that
don't work very hard.
Yeah,
and there'd be some who
that are
work
working
really
around
hard. It's like every bloody job. Also, that whole time we were talking about Adelaide, I was trying to find a photo in my camera roll because I wanted to share something about Adelaide, and now we've moved so far on. It's
What was
probably
it?
redundant. But anyway, I wanted to say I love a savvy bee. We know, don't we? I love a savvy bee. Can't get enough of it. I had the best sav bee in the world, and I've never stopped thinking about it when I was in Adelaide, and it is from the brand, the brand name is Bay of Stones Sauvignon Blanc, and it was I'm pretty sure an Adelaide Hills or an Adelaide Savvy Bee, and it was the best Savvy Bee I've ever had in my entire life. And I took a photo of it, and I've never had it again, but it's just reminded me I need to go and have it again because it was so good. So anyway, if you're in Adelaide and the bar has Bay of Stones Savvy Bee, order that. And you know what? Now that I've said that, I'm so glad I'm going to Adelaide because I will be finding that Savvy Bee and I will be having that. But yeah, Kylie Minogue happening right now. If all's gone according to plan, I've done the big show, which was, I was saying on the podcast, remember when I was first locked this in and I was like, I want to do an iconic look for every single show based on a Kylie Minogue look, but in my own interpretation. So take one of her iconic looks, like let's say the gold hot pants from Spinning Around. It's an iconic look that everyone knows, except I don't want to wear gold hot pants because that's just not going to be comfortable for me, and I'm not going to feel good in a pair of gold hot pants because it's just not going to work on my body, and that's fine. So maybe we're wearing a gold skirt instead, and blah, blah, blah. So that's kind of like the vision behind it, is like take a look, but then make it Australia's biggest glamazon style and be comfortable in what I'm wearing and not just try to replicate, because no offense, but she doesn't wear that many clothes, Miss Kylie Minogue. Like she's got all her bits hanging out, and I've been doing so much research on this to get this done, and so many of her outfits are just like so, you know, for me, like I wouldn't say I'm like self-conscious, but like I don't like having my arms or my armpits out. I don't like wearing tight stuff around like my waist or my stomach. And if you do, rock it, girl. And I love that for you. But for me, like I just don't feel comfortable doing that. And I mean, I guess you could say I'm self-conscious about it. It's weird because I feel like I'm so confident and I don't hate any part of my body, but I also don't feel comfortable wearing those sorts of things. Like, do you get that at all, or am I just crazy and maybe I'm just self-conscious and I just need to admit that?
I've been that way my whole life about my legs. So like you won't see me wearing anything short. Like even all through summer I wear like long pants or long flowy skirt, but I've always been that way. But I guess it is like a self-conscious thing. But I think maybe this is stuff that we like learn in childhood or whatever. Because my mum, my whole life growing up, is like, we all have big fat legs. It runs in the family. Thunder thighs, fucking hail damaged legs. Like that was drilled
Holy shit.
That was drilled, like you and your sister and me, we all have the same big fat fucking legs. Like that's what we heard our whole childhood. And I heard my mum speak that way about her. So now, like, I'm wearing jeans today. Like, I'm a pants girly. And, like, all the time, like, but it's just weird as well. Like, so for obviously our own Fate, and we do short things, like we do skirts. And when it comes to modelling for Fate and wearing all our stuff, like, I'll model anything. Like, I'll model our swim and whatever. But in my day-to-day life, I don't wear any of our short things. And it's stupid. Because, like, I think it's stupid that we stop our body parts from allowing us to just wear clothes, like when you actually think about it. But at the end of the day as well, I'm like, whatever you feel most comfortable in, go for it. And, like, you know, I want to say I want to wear a skirt or I want to wear shorts. And I always say, I'm going to wear shorts this summer. And then I never do. Yeah. And I'm like, why? Like, I should just wear shorts. But then again, like if I feel more comfortable in pants and that makes me happy, then I think that's fine. I don't think we should put pressure on ourselves to feel like we need to wear the thing if we feel uncomfortable. Yeah. But then again, I'm like, also, if I just started wearing shorts all the time, I'd probably become comfortable.
Yeah, true.
But it's just comfortable for me to wear my jeans or my long downtown pants or whatever it is, because that's just what I'm comfy in.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it is like a self-conscious thing, I guess. But also, whatever makes you comfortable at the end of the day is all that matters.
Oh, but in the same respect, some of the outfits that I am wearing to Kylie Minogue are not comfortable at all. In fact,
and that's okay because when we're dressing up, sometimes you wear something uncomfy or shoes that kill you or, you know.
I've got the corset and it's about 4 sizes too small, but...
Ricki-Lee's going now, Matt.
Oh, bye. I love
She's
you
waving.
so much. No, she's not. You're lying.
She's waving at me.
No, she's not. She didn't wave back.
Wait, where's she going to walk past?
Don't.
Oh, she's going out the other way,
Okay,
around the other
good, 'cause I
side.
can't. No, I love her so much. Stop. We'll never forget the...
I think I follow her. Do you follow her?
Well, no, I don't love her that much.
Let me see.
Anyway, originally I was saying, big show, I'm going all doing 10 different outfits. And then anyway, while I then gave up on that and was like,
no,
nah,
don't follow
can't.
her, I feel
Then I was
bad.
like, I can't be bothered.
She's come back around.
Oh my God.
She's going to go
anyway,
behind you.
I'm sick of Ricki-Lee. Get over it. And then I was like, I'm not going to do it. And then I was like, no, I am going to do it. And then I did it. And then right now, as we're recording
She's behind
this,
you in the
I know
door.
I can see her in the fucking camera. Stop. Oh my God, no, stop. But
She's very tall.
oh, can we fucking move on? Shit.
She's gone now. Look out there. Matt finally looks.
I love her. Her hair looks amazing.
Yeah, she looks so glam.
So anyway, then I was like, let's do it. Now, when we're recording this episode, because obviously, as we said 10 times, we're recording it a little earlier. Right now, not everything is locked in and not everything has arrived and not everything has gone well. Like some things haven't fit, some things don't look like the pictures online. So it's all, right now, it's a little bit of chaos. And I'm really stressed about it. So I'm hoping, because the plan is for every single show, you're going to get a, like kind of get ready with me where I'm going to explain the outfit, the reason that I'm wearing it, what that means to me, what that iconic look means to me. Because there are also some looks that I'm doing that aren't iconic and people wouldn't even recognize or know, but they mean a lot to me personally. And so I'm like including them or doing my own versions of those. And there'll be like one video of me explaining the process of putting it together and what each thing means and all the rest of it. Then there'll be a second video of me just like looking hot in the
Showing
look.
your outfit.
And then there'll probably be like a carousel post on the Instagram as well of like the reference photos and the photos of me and blah, blah, blah. I don't really know. I think by the time this podcast comes out, because I'm trying to keep it under wraps. I mean, my Instagram subscribers know. Some people have joined me on TikTok Live know some of the things that I'm doing, but I'm trying to keep majority of them under. Because also, I feel like if you just do something, it's better than if you like tell people you're going to do stuff and then you have all the feedback. Like I didn't want to tell people like, hey, I'm doing this costume. And then people go, nah, I don't need that one. That's going to be shit. You know, I just kind of wanted to like do it. And then I'm a little nervous about the reception to the whole thing because I'm scared that people are going to be like, oh, it either could have been done better or oh, I like this one was like underwhelming. But also I've tried my fucking best as a plus size baddie trying to source 10 fucking outfits and not just your everyday wear. Like we're trying to find gold corsets and pink feather corsets and bodysuits and fairy wings and oh my God, it's been a nightmare. I've done my best, so I just hope everyone appreciates it. And look, it's all right, hey. So it's always going to be a little fucking tacky. It's glamour with a bit of fucking povo, you know what I mean? And at this stage, as I said, not everything's like actually come to fruition and look good. There's 3 out of the 10 so far where I'm like, this looks fucking good. Like I'm so happy, but the other 7, yeah. We're still working those out.
I still need to work out what I'm going to wear.
I know. So I've locked in what we're going to wear because that's the other thing is I've had to work out. It's actually very meticulous. I've had to work out which city I'm in, who I'm going with. So, for example, Perth and Adelaide, I had to be kind of like conscious of what I was wearing because I was like, I've got to walk through the streets by myself to get to the concert. So I was a little bit worried about wearing, certain outfits. Anyway, I kind of shoved that out the window and went, whatever, I'll just wear it regardless and Perth can deal with it. But I have to work out which outfit to wear when I'm sitting in the front row because obviously
You
there's a
want her to
chance
see
she'll
it.
see it and I want her to be able to recognise it straight away while she's going through the chaos of performing live on stage. You know what I mean? I want her to recognise.
What are you going to do when she like recognises you, sees your outfit? She obviously puts two and two together and knows what you're dressed as, and she like waves at you and smiles.
Faint and be recording. It's your job to record that.
Okay.
That moment because I want to watch that over and over again. But the thing is, I don't want to fly too close to the sun with this whole thing. And I'll tell you what, this is what I'm nervous about. Yeah. I'm really fucking nervous that she actually will make a fuss about it and be like, I've seen you in the front row the last 4 fucking shows in every city around the country. Or her team tells her about my Instagram and TikTok content and like it becomes a thing. Which, again, to clarify, I am going in with the lowest expectations and I am going in with the fact that she won't even see it. She won't see the videos. Her team won't tell her. We won't get anything out of it. That's okay. It's going to make me happy to just do it in general. I'm setting those low expectations because I don't want to be disappointed. Like everyone's like, surely she's making a TikTok with you. Well, that would change my life and would be so exciting. But at the same time, I just don't see that happening. And I don't want to like think that could happen because I don't want to get my heart broken. What will stress me out is if she does acknowledge it and then we may have a little moment because she does do a lot of talking to the crowd. Not like, you know, your Taylor Swift, that Eras tour was very production heavy. She doesn't interact with anyone in the crowd.
No, she just like might wave her fingers every now and then.
It's like a theatre show. You don't get an opportunity to be candid, whereas Kylie does point to people in the crowd, have a chat with them, notice things that's going on around her and talk, and she does that in all her concerts. So like she's very much receptive to the crowd. If she was to talk to me, my biggest fucking fear is that I would choke because like, for example, the last tour that I went to.
Matt, wait a sec.
What?
I just thought.
What?
This is a main episode.
Yeah.
Have we even done a royal flush?
Oh shit.
How long have we been talking?
Oh fuck, that's fine. We'll get to a royal flush. We've got ages.
Okay.
Deal with it. So anyway, I am scared that she will say something because in the last tour she like did this song called Especially For You and she would sing it with an audience member and or maybe it was actually Wild Rose now that I think about it. I don't know, but she would sing a song with an audience member. My thing is like I know the lyrics to I want to say 95% of the songs, not all of them. I would die if that moment happened with me, and I reckon no matter what fucking song it was, it could be spinning around. The lyrics would leave my head and I would choke and I would not be able to sing this, and then I look like a fake fan because I don't know one of her songs. Do you know what I mean?
But if you just dance around and like play it off like you know the lyrics, you know.
Reckon, with 20,000 people watching me. Yeah, nice.
Well, we'll soon see.
I'm actually having nightmares about that. Is that something happens but it goes wrong. I think that's worse than something not happening at all.
I think you're overthinking this way too much.
Babe, have you met me? I overthink everything in my life. All I do is think. My brain never shuts off, okay?
So true.
Anyway, let's get on to our royal flush. Sorry about that, scrollers.
Please be upstanding for the royal flush.
Okay, so my royal flush, I did have this the other week, but I just like didn't say it. And now it's kind of like older-ish. Well, yeah, it's older-ish sort of, not news. But I can't believe that we all slept on Heidi Montag's music.
Oh, my God. Seriously.
Like,
I'll do it.
Yeah, I'll do it.
Bitch, I'll do it.
And I'm sure everyone knows by this point now, but just in case you don't, obviously there were all the crazy fires that happened in LA and all the houses burnt down, like heaps of houses, including celebrities' houses. And obviously Spencer Pratt and Heidi Montag, or is she Pratt now too? I don't know. Their house was one of the houses that burnt down, and he went absolutely viral because of it, like got 1 million followers, blah, blah, blah. And then what he did to try and raise money for them both because their house burnt down was he got her old music, which is 15 years old, to go to number 1 on the charts. Mm-hmm. And like he's just encouraging everyone to stream, download. And her song, I'll Do It, is like one of the most slept on songs. Like it is a fucking bop.
I've been playing it nonstop.
Me too. Like, and I love the normal version and then I love the sped up version as well.
Yeah, I've only been listening to the sped up version.
Oh, and it's such a good song. And I can't believe, and you know what, Matt? I feel like it's a gay anthem.
For sure.
But where were the gays to support her 15 years ago?
No, we were.
Really?
I think we were.
Did you know that song back then?
No, but I was a bit younger.
Yeah, true.
But I think the gays were definitely
supporting
her.
we
always. But there's just not enough of us, Joel. We're slowly taking over. Look out.
That's my royal flush is like discovering her old music. Some of the songs I'm like, you know, some of them I don't like as much, like Superficial.
Yeah.
It's a bit like tacky.
And she's got fashion, put it all on me, don't you want to say there's clothes on me? But Lady Gaga actually does a version of that song which is way better.
Oh, there you go. Well,
and so I listened to Fashion and went, oh, Heidi, I might skip this one. Sorry, baby.
But I'll Do It, her song, if you haven't listened to it, blast it in the car. It is just like the ultimate girls bop. Like,
I can't wait to listen to this. Like,
let's listen to it later in the car. Yeah, let's do it. Because that song is just, it's been on repeat. It's like my hyperfixation song. And I can't believe none of us loved it up until now.
God. It's been my hyperfixation. I've had it on repeat for weeks as well. And like none of my friends get it. Like I'll put it on and wait for someone to comment on it and be like, oi, what's this?
Oh, wait, was it in this episode where, it was last episode. I don't know what episode it was where I talked about how I was drunk out for dinner and ordered an AJ the CPAP test thing for sleep apnea.
Yeah.
On that same night, there was a DJ in like the restaurant bar thing that we were at,
yeah.
and he was playing like bangers. And I like knew him from ages ago, like so I got him on Facebook, and I messaged him and said, "Can you please play Superficial by Heidi Montag?" And he's like, "What's that?" And like he didn't have it downloaded. And you can answer this question for me too. Like, do DJs need to have things pre-downloaded into their system or whatever to be able to play it?
Yeah.
They can't just fucking open Spotify.
Oh, well, you can, but it's kind of, it's
annoying.
It's annoying. You got to hook it up.
Right, because he wrote back
blah,
and he's like, "What is that song?" And I don't have it downloaded.
And the thing is, like, if I played it on Spotify and then Spotify stuffed up, like, you've stuffed up the whole night because the music stopped. So it's just like... But no, you have to actually download the song and then put it into software. I use a software called Recordbox, and then you have to put in different markers on the song for different reasons. So you need to put like a red marker at the start and the end so that the track knows so that the DJ decks know where to start and end the song.
Right.
And then you can add things in as well. Like you can add green ones to remind you while you're DJing when to press certain other buttons. So like the song will be playing, and then when a green one is coming up, I know to hit the button on the next track.
Right.
Rarely do DJs, I guess, just make it up on the spot. Like, we all know the order of songs that we're going to play the songs in, you know what I mean? Especially if it's a set like at a nightclub especially if it's a set where, you know, what am I trying to say here? It's like, when I do my glorified Spotify playlist DJing, which is where I literally just hit play and then hit play and then hit play, which is like I used to DJ for like a trivia night and then a drag show. So that's just like playing your top, you know, all your gay songs, but I'm not really mixing the music together.
Right.
Don't need the green things. But if I'm, you know, when I used to DJ home the venue, like I need that green thing there because there's so much going on around me, especially in a club like that where there's people hanging from the ceiling, fireworks going off, confetti cannons, fucking screens, everyone's dancing. That green dot coming into frame makes me go, okay, here we go. We're going to hit the next song now. And I know what that next song is. So I'll never request a song from a DJ because I know how fucking annoying it is. And let me tell you, scrollers, I need to say this. Let me tell you, scrollers, never fucking request a song from a DJ who is doing a mix. If they're just playing your like
song
top 40.
Song. Well, that's what that guy was doing the other night, and it was like a dinner bar sort of thing in Newey.
Yeah.
It wasn't like a full DJ set.
Yeah.
He was just playing hits. I'm like, play this next.
I feel that's like better,
He wasn't
but
remixing.
Also if they say like I don't have that song, don't get upset about it because you have to have like the song on your USB or some people use like DJ Tiger Lily told me once she uses a memory card. Like we'd put in our cameras to do YouTube videos, like a memory card. She uses that. She says they're more reliable than a USB because if someone knocks the USB, they can bend and blah, 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 blah. So some people use a memory card. I always used USBs though. But yeah, don't fucking request songs. It's so frustrating and then also the other fact is like if I didn't have a song, which it's always a random it's never like, can you play Only Girl in the World by Rihanna?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, babe, I've got that.
Well,
You know
look,
what I
I
mean?
wouldn't normally
It's always this
request-
Heidi Montag shit like that no one's fucking got.
It was trending, and I will say I only messaged him because I know him,
Yeah.
and it was just at this like dinner bar pub thing, and I'm like, do you have this song? Play
I know,
it.
but as a DJ, sometimes you feel like you've ruined their night because you don't have their fucking
I wrote back to him. I'm like, oh, that's
unreleased Drake track from 2001 that
I wrote back to him. Fair enough. Well, you should stream it when you get home anyway because it's a banger. And he's like, all right. What's your royal flush, Matt?
So my royal flush is a toothbrush.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, wait. You said that you're going to tell me about your electric toothbrush or something?
Yep.
What is it?
So
Yeah.
let me tell you. Yesterday, I was packing my bag and I packed my electric toothbrush that I use day in, day out. Me Oral-B one, very expensive.
Which, by the way,
but highly
apparently
recommend.
aren't we all supposed to be using an electric toothbrush? Like,
Yeah.
They've come out and said it's just way better than a manual one.
Yeah.
I need to get one.
Yeah.
I use a manual toothbrush.
And you know, with an electric toothbrush, I've been told as well by a dentist that you're not meant to move it.
You just hold
You just
it.
hold it and polish each tooth. You don't actually have to like go around in
Yeah,
circles
I need
and
to get
stuff.
one. Would you recommend yours?
Oh, absolutely. I use the Oral-B one. I cannot recommend it enough. I did not pay for it though. It was
Okay.
gifted to me like years ago, and I just have to keep replacing the heads of it. But and I think they're like, I want to say $800 or like they're really expensive.
I thought they were like $200.
and I would never spend that money myself.
You just buy like a 100.
Might be cheaper now. I remember years ago though it was really expensive, but I would never spend that money on a toothbrush myself. Thankfully, Oral-B gifted it to me years ago, and it really is the best toothbrush ever, and I love it. But I'd already packed it in my bag, and so then I was leaving the house, and I was like, I need to brush my teeth, and I've got my manual toothbrushes on standby, right? So got the plain Jane old toothbrush, popped some toothpaste on it, started brushing my teeth, finished brushing my teeth, all good. Ran my tongue over my teeth. I'm not kidding you. My teeth have never been so clean in their lives.
Wait, this is the same toothbrush you've always been using?
No, this is the manual one.
Oh.
The electric one
Bro.
that I use every single day. The big $800 Oral-B best on the market toothbrush that I use every single day
Yeah.
in my bag already. So I've had to use just a regular schmegular old toothbrush that I just keep as a spare. I'm not kidding you. My teeth have never been so clean in there.
Ooh,
I
maybe
went,
because you're manually like consciously doing
right?
it.
I was like, there's no plaque. There's like no, I mean, there's not often fur after when your teeth go a bit furry when you first wake up in the morning. I mean, there's not often that after brushing my teeth with the electric one. But like, I don't know, I just ran my tongue over my teeth and I went, hang on a fucking second. I don't think my teeth have been this clean I couldn't even tell you how long. I went, that manual toothbrush slapped the shit out of the plaque.
It was just a normal toothbrush.
Normal toothbrush.
Colgate.
So I say, bring back a normal toothbrush.
Well, I've
use a normal toothbrush. If you use an electric toothbrush this week, tomorrow, tonight,
try
whenever,
one.
try a manual toothbrush again, which, by the way, are so cheap. The only reason I have that manual one is because I forgot my electric toothbrush when I stayed in a hotel a few months ago, and I had to run to a convenience store and like get a toothbrush, $2, by the way. So it's like a $2 toothbrush. I swear it has cleaned my teeth better than the electric toothbrush ever could.
Okay,
It's
well, can
wild.
I add to that?
Yeah.
I used your toothpaste,
Yeah.
like, because we had a sleepover and whatever, and
Yeah.
I forgot my toothpaste.
Yeah.
Now, I've been using the same toothpaste for over 10 years. Everyone knows, surely by this point, it's Colgate Optic White. It's the red one. That is the toothpaste that I've used for over 10 years, since I was like 19. That's when I started using it. I forgot my toothpaste when we had a sleepover, and so I said, Matt, can I use yours? And you just had like a normal, regular toothpaste, whatever. Everyone needs to try the Colgate Optic White because any time that I've forgotten mine and I use someone else's, it doesn't matter what brand it is. Number one, other toothpaste are so foamy, like your mouth gets full of like the foam. And secondly, it tastes like sugar. If you use, and because Matt, now if you're going to use a manual one, you need to get the Optic White, because the Optic White one, it tastes like a dentist like has cleaned your teeth. Like it's got that dental kind of, I don't know, just when you go to a dentist, it's got that smell and like that clean feeling. So every time I use non-Optic White toothpaste, I feel like I'm scrubbing my teeth with foamy sugar.
I should have brought my grape one because I've got the one
Yuck!
the one that you used. I have it in grape as well. The one you used was the mint,
Nah,
the icy mint.
You need to, okay, so hear us out. You need to try a manual toothbrush if you have an electric
But
one.
that toothpaste you use is from my dentist. Like it's his toothpaste that he designed and created.
Nah, you need to try Optic White because it feels like your teeth feel so clean after using it.
No, I've done Optic White. My teeth fucking burn.
Do they?
Yeah, it's like burning sensation. Like it's
I
like
love it.
I feel like I go and I'm gonna breathe fire after I use Optic White.
Yeah, it feels like it really gets in there and cleans like you've been to the dentist.
I've got this other stuff too that's like gritty. And and it's like it literally like exfoliates your teeth.
I feel like the Optic White's a little bit gritty too, which I like.
Love it.
Anyway, this has been a great royal flush.
Yeah.
About brushing your teeth.
And sorry that I spoke so much about Kylie Minogue. We really ran out of time with this episode.
Speaking about Kylie Minogue for half an hour.
But you know what? It's going to consume all of us for the next 2 weeks because, baby, the content is coming out my ass and it's all Kylie coded. So enjoy that while it lasts. And then we only got a couple weeks until you get all the American content. And away we bloody go. And we're going to have to do some spice up your life videos over there.
I'm going to have to do a vlog because remember that time I went to Coachella and vlogged the whole thing and I lost my vlog camera?
Oh, you're good at that. You're good at that, aren't you? My God.
I've lost 2 in my life. I'm not going to be losing it this time. We're going to have to make some Coachella vlogs.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, Matt, that's another episode. Done and dusted.
Absolutely. Thanks for joining us, Scrollers. We bloody love you. We'll see you on Friday for an episode of Close Friends. But anyway, Joel, I better let you go. I'm off to Adelaide, Joel. Need a sappy bee.